Welcome back to Cat's Krypt, everybody, with your host, Cat, and that is not the good Sir Pappy.
It's not?
What? What? I don't understand. Yeah, so Pappy had some surgery this weekend. We think it turned out really well.
Hey, new look.
New look. Yeah, so this is the fabulous Miss Dannielle, which some of you who watch our live streams might know her because she's a mod and part of the Spoopy crew for Saturday. And she has come to continue the spoopiness here on Cat's Krypt with me. And I even let her pick the movie. So generous.
Yes. I hope I picked a good one.
Well, let's tell the audience what you picked this week, my dear.
Oh, today we are going to be talking about the movie After.
After what?
So, we're talking about After. That's the movie.
Oh, yes, it is. Though it's great for a who's on first conversation if you want to pitch it to a friend. So anyway, the movie is After. It came out in 2012, and it was released at this fancy film festival that I might have a mozo right here. Not a sponsor, though, call me. Press passes, call me. So, the premise of the movie is you have two people who are in an accident, and then they are the last peoples on Earth in this small town in Somewheresville, USA.
It's Pearl, Maryland.
But they filmed
Maryland.
Or Maryland, but they filmed in Alabama. It's very confusing.
Well, they look so similar, so.
Having not been to both, I have no comparison. But anyway, you get a very last man on Earth vibe. There's a mysterious mist containing them in the town where they are the last two people after they wake up like Wookiees.
Yeah, that was definitely the first shock of the film.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa!
I'm getting ready for work. Oh my God! What? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to date myself, but definitely had a Paula Cole flashback.
Oh my gosh, we're getting ready to go to Lilith Fair, you guys. Oh, most of our audience isn't gonna get that. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, we're getting way off topic. I enjoyed the movie. I'm gonna start off with that. I enjoyed the movie. I think you might have found a PG-13 horror that I wasn't just angry at.
Yeah, and I didn't realize until after I had started watching that it was PG-13. I looked, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, all right then. And with the motif of, two people kind of being alone together, it's a lot easier to work in the PG-13 spectrum, I think. Because you don't really have a lot of instances where, you're going to have R-rated content, technically. I mean,
I don't know. The last two people on Earth, there's a lot of room for R-rated content. I'm just saying.
But yeah, we didn't get to see any of that because more pressing issues, like the giant monster chasing them around town.
The ominous cloud, ever encroaching.
Exactly. Like, I give them credit for being so scientific about, figuring out what was going on. That said, I felt the pacing was a little bit slow. Like, this movie is 90 minutes. It felt longer than 90 minutes, but I will say for the budget that they had, which was $650,000, the CG was impressive on that budget. I was not offended by it like I have been with some other movies.
Well, it's because they only had to pay two actors.
We're going to pay you, and we'll have a couple people in the flashbacks, but really we only need them to film for a day. That's the bulk of what was going on. It is very isolated. It does get a little bit claustrophobic. The lead lady, whose name eludes me, I apologize.
House's wife.
Yeah, the wife of Gregory House. I wanted more from her. I felt like she was just way too, restrained. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's because she's Polish and they have more reserved in Europe kind of thing. It's like, I gotta be cool. I gotta be calm. I can't be overly expressive.
Yeah.
That's like an American thing, I think.
But I feel like, again, you're trying to set up this whole movie that's in like a small town in America. Like, her reactions were so muted for me. It didn't detract from it, but it was noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
So for my part, I think I'll have to give this one 3.5 change monster beasts. That's what I'm going with. And you can pick what half you want out of that.
Split it right down the middle.
Yeah, however you want to go with that. Top and bottom or half and half. Like hamburger style or hot dog. You figure it out. How about you, my dear?
Well, I actually did rate this after watching it on Netflix, and I gave it 4 out of 5 ominous dark clouds.
One for each direction on the compass?
Yes.
Well played, my dear. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we've been on a streak of like, no, this movie's totally worth checking out. What has become of this show?
I'm sorry. I have a load of suggestions that I wrote down. I can give them to you because some of them sounded truly terrible.
I know. Well, this one, Netflix recommended this movie to me. And granted, I've rated a lot of things on the Netflix over the years. It recommended it to me at 1.25 stars.
Hmm.
Which, after watching it, it was like, well, I'm not quite sure why Netflix, but...
Yeah.
So, yeah, so don't... I guess the moral of the story with this film is if you do go, we'll have the link down below. You can go find it on Netflix right now. If it is suggesting it low for you, I'd still say give it a shot. It's not super gory, it's not super actiony, but it is a good claustrophobic thinker.
Mm-hmm. And I like that. I like ones that really you got to sit and think and not so much the gore porn or the jump scares.
Yep. So it was a nice change of pace. Thank you, my dear.
Always a pleasure. Happy to be here.
Yes, thank you, Not Pappy, for substituting this week. And there is supposedly a second one that came out some point last year.
I did not know that.
May have to look into that and see if we can turn this into a double feature at some point.
So actually, that kind of makes sense. Because did you watch through to the end of the credits?
Yes. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
with their little Marvel teaser at the end there.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I guess I could see how they could sort of get a sequel out of that.
I don't know. I didn't look up much more than there was a second one. It came out in the late 2014. I don't even think it's on DVD yet. I don't know. Research. We do a lot of that around here, folks. So, I think we've said our piece. If you're not sold on it completely, then, we're not professionals here. We just pretend to be on the internet.
Like everybody else.
Exactly. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Well, we may not see you in 2 weeks. Put a hashtag.
I don't know. I might, go to Vegas, bop Pappy over the head, stick him in a trunk for a couple weeks, keep coming back.
Be like, I don't know why he's not reporting for your recording sessions, but I'm available.
Pick me, I volunteer as tribute.
Oh, goodness. No, we're happy to have you out, and we're happy to see if we can get some more of you on the channel here. So, as always, links to everything down below, and you can hang out with Miss Dannielle and I every Friday now. Heads up, we are moving Spoopy Saturdays to Spoopy Fridays.
Not quite as alliterative.
Yeah, it doesn't roll as well, but we will be there at 8 p.m. Eastern to watch Mr. Wood get so angry at stupid sexy ghosts. So if you want more of us, you can find us there. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and thank you, Miss Dannielle, for coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.